How about it, y'all? This is Daniel Nicholson with Nicholson Farms, and welcome back to another video. We've got a lot of new subscribers here recently, and the views are starting to go up, so I want to thank everybody for that. It's greatly appreciated. Today, since we have some new subscribers and we haven't really done one in a while, I kind of want to just do a little farm update. Take you along with me today as I do my chores, show you what's going on here at the farm, and a couple of projects that might be coming up, and kind of explain a couple of those. Check on the baby rabbits, check on the goats, check on the cow and the pig. So we're just going to get to it. These girls are back home at the home farm now. Everybody's looking good. We're about to let them out to the neighbor's pasture, let them go graze for a while. They'll come back right before sundown. We did have something that happened the other day. I didn't know if I wanted to share it with you, but I've never personally seen it. I'm sure it's happened before and I just didn't notice it. But we had a goat abort. They're all about 2.5 months bred now. We had a young doe. She aborted. It was kind of weird situation. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you which one it is. And I'm gonna show you the image of the fetus. You can flip past that a couple seconds. I'll warn you before that comes up. But let me flip around the camera and show you this doe that miscarried. This is the young doe that miscarried. She's right at a year old right now. Figured she was big enough to be bred, and I think she is. I don't know what exactly happened, but as you can see, she still has a little discharge on her rear end. It happened about 4 or 5 days ago, but she seems healthy. It just could have been somebody could have knocked her on her side. Could have been that she's young. I really don't know. First, I was super concerned about it. I know there's some things that can happen, like abortion storm and different things that can happen where basically it's a disease that can get in your goats, and a lot of them will start aborting. But I haven't seen any other signs. I've been checking everybody's rear ends every day. No discharge or anything like that. So I think it's just either she wasn't ready to be a mama or somebody bumped her in her side. But I'm gonna throw that image in right here. And if you want to skip past it, go ahead. It only lasts a couple seconds. But here it is. To me, that's kind of interesting. I hate that it happened, but like I said, I've never seen that before. I've seen stuff online about it, or things to look for and stuff like that. But like I said, I've never seen anything like that before, and I thought it was, bad as it was, I thought it was interesting to see that. That baby was about 2 months old, or that fetus was about 2 months old. So it's heartbreaking, and it's just something that's going to happen from time to time. But with that being said, let's let these goats out. They're all going straight to the gate. They know what's about to happen. So let me get over there and we'll open the gate. About to be a stampede. I'm starting to get some pretty wide mamas. There's one in here that's super wide. That girl right there. They pretty much know the routine. We've been doing this for several months. Ever since we got permission to kind of let the goats out, let them graze on our neighbor's property. Let's go, girls. So this little section of field that my neighbor owns, it's about 20 acres. They don't do anything with it anymore. It used to be cows out here. So he just told me I could let the goats out to graze. So that's what we're gonna be doing for at least while the goats are here at the home farm. We'll just let them out. They typically stay pretty close, and they're only out for about 2-3 hours at the most. And really when it starts to get about dark, they'll bring themselves home and put themselves up most of the time. Walk back down here to this gate that we just let the goats out, and on this trailer we have some materials. That's for a project that's coming up in the next couple days. I'm hoping to tackle it this weekend, and we're going to try to get the project knocked out. The project is, we are going to have a greenhouse now. We have our little greenhouse that's, I think it's 8 by 10 or something like that. This frame right here is 8 by 16. It's one of those cheap greenhouse kits that you can just buy offline. Somebody actually gave me this and I think I can rig it up to making it a nice greenhouse. I've got some plans where we're going to put some ventilation in it. We're going to put, you know, our plastic around the side. I've got a screen door for the, or a glass door for the front. We're going to see if we can sturdy it up, and you see how flimsy it is. But I think we can make this happen. Being a cheapo for so long, I kind of figure out how to make stuff work that's free. So we're going to see if that happens. If not, I'm not going to have too much in it, and we'll figure out some other plans for a greenhouse. But this project will be coming up in the next, it's going to come up in the next couple days, but you'll probably see it in about a week or two. But should be fun. Look forward to it. We're going to hopefully start a lot of plant starts this year to sell. Try to bring in some income in a new way this year. Since the goats have been home for the past 3 days, they've been on this side of this temporary fence. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to move them on to the other side. You can see they've pretty much munched this down. A lot of this is hay where I've been spreading our hay out on the ground. But over there we've got some taller oats and a little bit of fescue. They're going to be going on that tomorrow for the next 2 to 3 days, and then they're going to be moving into a whole nother pasture. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna have to set up some kind of lane right here to the gate over there so I can let them out to the neighbors. Because like I said, I want to utilize that piece of property as much as possible. But they have respected the fence. They haven't tested it at all, really. I haven't even seen anybody touch it or get near it. So somebody must have got shocked, or they remember being shocked before. So since the goats are not in our way, let's go ahead and grab 2 bales of hay. We're gonna spread it out. I've been using 2 bales on 28 goats. It's been working out pretty well. They're leaving a little bit, but not too much. But they also have their protein tub over there in the corner. So it's been working out pretty good, about 2 bales. Since they're not on our way, we're gonna go ahead and throw it out. So whenever they get back, those big ladies can go ahead and start munching and bed down for the night. So while we're putting hay out, I figured we'd steal a cube from the girls and give to Clyde. Clyde's over here in his little pen, hanging out with the rabbits. The girls are right beside him, but he doesn't like too much whenever they go to the neighbor's property. But he's gonna be all right. He's settling in. He's not near as wound up as he was when we first took him away from his buddies. I mean, he's still not the kind of goat that's gonna let you pet him. But he's got his little hut here. He's got mineral. He's still got some grain left over from yesterday. He hasn't really been cleaning it up. But we're gonna put his hay in this little hay rack. So it's good to go. And I always like to come in and kind of mix up the feed whenever they leave stuff behind, just to make sure they can pick through it. I put way too much in there the past 2 days, and he's been munching on hay pretty good. So I had to fill that feeder up yesterday too. So if he wants to eat hay over grain, that's just fine with me. But like I said, he's got his choice. He's the only one we're feeding grain right now. You can come out and say hello. No, he's gonna stay behind the barn. So our rabbits, our female is over here. Our male is over there. They're looking good on feed and water today. So let's just check on these babies. They're starting to get huge already. Set this up. Sorry, trying to do this one hand. But she's been a good mama. She's done really well. These babies still haven't came out of the box yet. They are 2 days shy of being 2 weeks old, so I don't think it'll be long until we see them out running around. But I'm pretty sure we have 8 of them. They're all huddled up down in there. They're starting to get pretty decent size. It's pretty cool to see. Their eyes are open now. They're moving around. It's pretty neat. I've been trying to stay away from them because the mama will potentially eat them if you touch them. But I think we're past that point. But I don't want to risk it. So I just kind of peek in here every day, make sure everybody looks okay. I did just cut the camera off and get an accurate count. We do have 8. I thought so. I thought I counted 8 the other day. But we do have 8 little baby bunnies. 3 of them solid black. I don't know where they got that from. Mom's white, dad's black and white, and the rest of them are black and white. Last night was the last night we're gonna leave this lamp on. It's been on them for about 2 weeks now. But like I said, they're about 2 weeks old. They're full of fur now, or hair. So I don't really think we have to worry about the light anymore. I think they can survive on their own. They're all huddled up in that little nest anyways. So everybody in this pen is taken care of. Clyde's over there munching down on his new hay. Let's go take care of Brisket, see how they're doing. We'll walk up and check on the pigs. So Mr. Brisket's really been trying to become friends with the horses here lately. He gets upset whenever they walk away. He'll run up and down the fence line after them. But I'm sure he's about to be running that bucket. That boy loves his food. So Brisket's becoming a pretty big boy. He's got 15 more days with us and he's gonna be going to the butcher. We're gonna miss him, but he's gonna put a lot of nice beef in our freezer and that will be enjoying on for, or at least a year probably. He was a good first starter butcher calf for us, but we're gonna miss him, but we look forward to continuing to raise our own beef as well. Here's the goats. So with Brisket fed, the only thing left is the pigs and the horses. My dad takes care of the horses every afternoon, so we'll leave that job for him. But the goats are up here eating. They're munching down on that ryegrass over there pretty good. That's their favorite spot in the whole pasture, I think. The closest spot to the road. So you gotta kind of keep an eye on them while they're up there. That fence isn't the best. I don't think they'll test it, but at least gotta keep an eye on them. So let's go check on the pigs. See how they're doing, see how they're growing, give them some food, and check on their water. That's what you call having it made. Sitting in the sunshine, laying in your food plate, just munching down. As you can see, the pigs are growing pretty good. Everybody's looking good. Get up. You can see. Everybody's growing pretty good. I'm saying this pig right here is probably about, I don't know, 225. The orange one's probably about 250, 275, maybe a little bit more. And this one's gonna be about 200. They didn't grow out as well this year. A lot of y'all knew the trouble that we had earlier in the year with losing some pigs. But I'm happy to have these, and I'm happy the way they're growing. I wish they were growing a little bit better, but it'll be what it'll be. We're gonna make some sausage out of them, make some pork chops. Everybody should be tasty. Everybody's looking good. They still got another 2 months before we are considering butchering them. So we'll just see how much more weight we can put on them in the time being. Well, I think that's going to be about it for this afternoon. We got everybody fed up. Everybody's doing good. It's not going to be too much longer. We're going to have some baby goats. A lot of excitement happening on the farm. These winter months kind of drag by slow. You just do some maintenance stuff, but we got y'all called up on what's going on here at the farm. We really appreciate y'all hanging out with us this afternoon. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It'd mean a lot to us. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and leave us a comment, and we'll see y'all on the next one.